right, guys, welcome back to our segment called Seniors Share. And today we're talking about what we wish we knew as college freshmen. So let's start with Johnson. I know he has a lot to talk about.
I think the biggest thing that I wish I knew as a college freshman was like a balance in what kind of classes I wanted to take.
Yeah.
For me, like in high school, I took 2 science classes at once, as well as like a calculus class, and that transferring over to college, it was a lot harder because in high school it feels like the subject's pretty easy. It goes by really quickly, but for college, since most of your grade is based on your exams and whatnot, it becomes a lot more difficult, and as well as you're just kind of like, I guess, I'd say like competing with your classmates for the best scores.
Mm-hmm.
And then adding on to that, it's like having a backup for what you want to do. For all 3 of us, we go to the University of Washington, so you're not always admitted directly to your major of your choice. So for us, we would have to do really well in our prerequisite classes to be able to apply and have a chance in getting in. So it's like important to like have backups if you don't.
Okay, yeah. So having backups and not overloading on your classes, 2 very important things. What about you, John?
Yeah, so I got a couple things. What I wish I knew as a freshman is just changing my mentality on studying, because as a freshman I had this mentality that I needed to study just to get good grades, and that was kind of like all of my motivation. But you know, like as soon as I started taking classes that I kind of liked a lot more, I'm in my junior year right now, finished it up, so I've learned to kind of change my mentality from trying to get good grades to actually wanting to learn.
Yeah.
And once you start taking classes and just wanting to not just get good grades, but wanting to learn the actual material, then the good grades will come with it. Another thing is I really wish that I did study abroad. I'm not sure.
Same. Yeah.
Yeah, you too, right? Yeah, I'm not sure what it is at other schools, but at UW there's a huge study abroad program in like a lot of departments.
Yeah, you can go to Spain,
Yeah.
Australia, anywhere.
And the thing is, like, if you're a freshman or sophomore, it's a lot easier to plan for study abroad because you have so many classes that you have to take. But I'm a senior next year, and there's only a certain amount of classes I have left, and those classes are not going to fit in with the study abroad requirements. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to go, and I wish I knew that.
Yeah, which sucks, right?
Yeah, and I've heard that study abroad is like the best thing. It's like the best part of some people's college experiences. So I'm really sad that I missed that. Also, another tip is take classes with people you know. That is like a pretty simple one, but it's really huge.
Yeah, people don't realize that. Because in high school, you take classes with the same people all the time, right?
Yeah.
And so you can just ask your friend for help, like, hey, I missed this day or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's important to have that person in your college class. It's like you miss a day and you're like, hey, what did I miss? What happened?
It's crazy because like in high school, it's so easy just to text anyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you're in that class for like an entire year with that person. But yeah, once you're thrown into a college class and you know absolutely nobody, and just like simple things like you don't know when a certain assignment is due, or just there's so many like small things that you just can't ask for help like directly to the professor or anything.
Yeah.
You wish you had a friend. The last thing that I want to point out is as soon as you get to college, try to actively find a mentor. What I mean by that is it doesn't have to be someone super old. It could just be, you know, upperclassmen, even maybe someone 1 year older than you, you know?
Yeah.
Just anyone with a little bit more experience. Just someone in the future that you wish you were in their position, you know? Because they'll tell you a lot of things that you want to know.
Yeah, I like that. You just like find someone who's in the position that you want to be in like 2 years from now.
Yeah.
And then you just ask them questions like, how did you get
and you'll
there?
be way ahead of your competition. It's amazing. Like I'd say, like you guys can tell a little bit about. Do you have any mentors that like help you get any positions or anything?
Yeah, definitely. For me, in my like frat, I had like this guy that graduated last year, but he was a CS major, and he was also like our house's academic chair when I was a pledge. So he really like helped me like figure my stuff out together. And then like he like told me what I should be doing and so forth. And then like he also referred me to Amazon, which helped me get an internship there later. But that's like another talk for a different podcast.
Yeah.
It just older people want to help you out. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like the fact that we're making a video, we want to help out as well. I think it's really easy to find people who want to help you just because everyone wants to be pretty helpful.
That's true. Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, I can share a few things too. I think I went in, so I had an older brother who went to the University of Washington. He's a lot older than me, but he was able to give me some advice in terms of like having a plan going in. So some stuff, kind of like what Johnson was talking about like having a plan, having backups and stuff. I talked to him about that before my first day, so I came in with a pretty good plan. Most of my like regrets or things that I wish I knew come in terms of like just making friends, just like the simpler stuff, not really related to academics. Um, like I just wish I took the time to like look at the like go to the club fair even and just find something that I'm interested in, like find some of the people on campus. Like did you guys join any clubs or like what did you do to like meet other people on
I
campus?
wish I did. So I joined a fraternity, so I was kind of blocked. I kind of, I don't know, didn't force myself
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
to go out. And if I didn't join a fraternity, I'm sure I would have joined more clubs
Yeah.
because I mean that's like kind of the only way to make friends at
Yeah.
UW. Yeah, that's one thing I regret too.
Mhm.
Like for sure, I made a goal for myself. Next year, I am gonna try to join a club.
Mm-hmm.
Just because that's just like such an easy way to meet new people that have the same interest as you.
Right. And it depends a lot on your living situation based off of whether you commute, live on campus,
Yep.
live in the dorms, live in the frat, or the sorority. Like, how are you going to make friends? They can be really different.
Yep.
But the big thing is just to not be embarrassed of, like, talking to the person who sits down next to you on the first day. It can make a pretty big difference if you just ask for someone's phone number or, like, say hi to the person next to you on the first day. You'd be surprised.
Yeah.